My name is Don Hess. I'm the Security Operations Manager at Labella Associates. We're an architecture and engineering firm in Rochester, New York. We do a lot of different projects with the government and private industry. We've started in on environmental engineering and waste and recycling. We do civil, transportation, buildings engineering, architecture, basically every area of engineering that exists. My role as Security Operations Manager is basically to make sure we don't get hacked primarily and that we're as secure as possible. So securing the perimeter, log monitoring, watching for intrusion attempts, those all fall under my area of responsibility. And that's where Manage Engine products have been helpful. Security is of paramount importance in most AEC industries, but probably with us in particular because we deal a lot with energy infrastructure companies. So a lot of our data is critical energy infrastructure information, which is a special classification of data that needs special handling. So monitoring for compromises, making sure the data is secured, locked down, making sure we don't have any intruders is one of my responsibilities that's very important. IT infrastructure consists of 32 physical sites in addition to our primary location in Rochester. So we have the distributed model of Event Log Analyzer. We have one central server and 5 distributed servers. Each of those is in a key data collection area. So all the firewalls and servers in those areas report to each one of those servers. And then it all gets collected together by Event Log Analyzer. And then the various other tools work with that data like UEBA and Log360.
Hi, my name is Jaden Robideau. I'm the Cloud Services Admin here at Labella Associates. At Labella, I manage all of our cloud services. So we have Azure AD, all of our email in the cloud, cloud-connected applications like our Autodesk or Adobe, lots of other engineering-related apps as well. But connecting them all, making sure they all stay up, making sure all the users can access them, and making sure everything is easy and intuitive for everyone to access and do their job.
I reviewed a bunch of different log collection and management solutions that had some capabilities that Manage Engine has. Manage Engine was an affordable one, didn't break the bank, but still checked all the boxes that we needed. We use Endpoint Central, AD Manager, AD Audit, Log360, Event Log Analyzer, and UEBA. And Log360 itself, which is the overall collection.
We've been using Endpoint Central for our main endpoint management platform, and then we've been using Service Desk Plus for our help desk and ticket management and asset management. So for Endpoint Central, yeah, we've been using the configuration deployments a lot. We have almost 2,000 employees at this point. So when we need to push an update, it's very easy to add the patch or the update to a configuration deployment or a task deployment and let it go through from there. Or inventory and asset management all through there as well has been great. It's a great experience for the end users too, because if they ever need assistance, they can just contact us and say, hey, my computer isn't working. And then we can either do a remote control session with them and guide them through their issue, or we'll be able to fix the issue in the back end and just be able to send them a message and say, hey, I found the issue and we were able to fix it. So please confirm and let us know. So compared to what the product we were using before, it's way easier to get access to users' computers, to manage software deployments and manage patches as well. It's easy to kind of find new features and new ways to use it every day. So it's been a great product. We really like it.
It's tough to do things without automation. Manage Engine provided automation to a lot of things that we do, like log collection, log analysis and review, generating reports based on atypical types of activity. Previously, we were manually examining logs to make sure that nothing bad happened. As we started to grow, the number of logs increased, and it became literally impossible to actually do that in a manual fashion. So we needed an automated solution to help us collect the logs. Manage Engine provided that functionality. So it wasn't so much as it made it easier as it made it possible.
We had a very basic ticket portal in the past, and it was difficult to see which machine a user was talking about or who the user was, what their email address was. It would only work if you were on the network. So with Service Desk, we were able to set up our whole ticketing system to be able to accept emails as tickets. It's all tied into our Active Directory, so all of the user information is correct and updated. Same thing with the computers and assets and endpoint management, inventory management, whether it be doing updates or patches, has been made so much easier, and the fact that both of those systems connect to each other and integrate has been great as well. Being able to have a service desk ticket and then being able to see that user information on the right side of the page and then go to Endpoint Central and then immediately just kind of click on that side and then make whatever changes you need to do. The fact that they all integrate together so well is very useful and helpful.
We get regular reports when the file system has changed in areas that we've set up for Log360 to manage. We use AD Audit to audit group memberships so that when any of the sensitive access groups have been modified, we get alerts. I get daily reports on whether or not the group membership has changed of those groups that have access to sensitive data areas. So it's been very useful in determining who has access and who's been assigning access. And when a discrepancy comes up, then we know we have an issue that we have to deal with the help desk.
One of our company policies is we want users to reset their password every 90 days, but every now and then comes a situation where a user's password expires. The fact that the AD Self-Service product is able to have an agent on the machine that can reach out and contact our Active Directory server and have them reset their password without having to contact support. They're able to do that all by themselves. This is gonna save us a lot of time. We still need to implement a few more things just to get it exactly how we want it to work, but it's been very easy to do that.
We have a lot of security requirements that are customer driven, and we would not be able to meet those without a product that aggregates the logs and gives us the reports we need. It would be way too difficult to assemble that data manually, so we depend on ManageEngine to focus our eyes basically on what's going on. We recently had an increase in the number of logon attempts to our VPN infrastructure, and Log360 through the UEBA functionality, we developed some strategies to mitigate those. If we were looking for a particular kind of login, the first step is to find the event ID associated with that activity, and there might be several event IDs. Then you'd have to open up the event log application on each server or connect to a remote server to collect those logs. And you'd have to do a search on either keywords or event IDs. So looking up even just a simple event, or if you wanted to know if a particular person logged on or if a particular person never logged on, it was very time consuming because you had to first find out specifically what you're looking for and then basically search on those patterns. Whereas ManageEngine's solution is more of a verbal explanation of what's going on. So you can, you answer a question like user logon activity, is something that might involve several different event IDs. But with ManageEngine, you can just pick a topic and see all the events that correspond to that activity.
Say the top 3 things would be ease of use of all the products. 2 would be the support. Whenever we've needed support, the teams have always been quick to respond, easy to access. I really can't think of a time that I wasn't able to reach support within maybe 10 minutes of my issue, whether it be through email or chat or a phone call. Always good to know that everyone's there to support us. And then 3 is the integration capabilities between them all. It makes it really nice to be able to be in our service desk and then immediately or through the integration take an action in Endpoint Central, maybe send a script or send a configuration, all from the ticket, install a piece of software just straight from the ticket window. Those are probably my 3 favorite. If they're looking for a great value product that scales really well and then also has great features that are easy for a wide range of teams to use and adopt, definitely check out Endpoint Central, Service Desk, any of the ManageEngine products. I definitely recommend them.
Every time we've had a need, it's been met, and support has been great in helping us. We've never had trouble getting to the bottom of any issue.